So, you know, I feel kind of bad playing this because I love DayZ. You know, it's a fantastic concept of a game, and this is the leak that I think was the leak that was given out to the Reddit moderators and, you know, other forum mods between a month and 2 months ago. And it's not finished, it's not polished by any means, and I would assume that BI don't want, you know, this unfinished footage getting out into the public. And yet here I am, making this video. But I love the game. I mean, when one of my favourite games of all time is Half-Life 2, and when the beta for that came out in 2004, I probably spent more time in that beta than I did in any other game since, and had some of the most fun I've ever had, you know, in a sort of playing around with the unfinished assets and, you know, seeing the game as they were developing it, the concepts that they left out of the final version. And I'm kind of hoping for that sort of thing here, you know, sort of see how the game is being developed. I find that stuff really interesting. Just hope I don't piss off too many people doing it. Graphically, this is miles above the mod. I really genuinely think so. Performance-wise, it is lower at the moment. I mean, I've always found the real virtuality engine to be a bit of a hog, and this alpha of the standalone is obviously unoptimized. It runs well, it's certainly playable, but it's not great frame rates. But that's kind of what you expect. From what I can tell, there's a lot in it, but there's a lot missing. I haven't seen any zombies, although I've seen other videos with zombies in, so I don't know what the deal is there. And I haven't seen any loot drops at all. But the new inventory system, the new clothing system, that's all in here. I also heard that guns don't work, but they definitely do. The only gun that I've seen is the AK-74, because that spawns on you. And obviously there's no loot drop, so I'm not seeing any other guns. But it certainly works. It looks to me as though the positioning of the weapons is off at the moment, because if I aim at this building and fire, oh great, and then he runs out of ammo. So yeah, it'll kind of face, see, like that. It's weird, but you know, it's all just configs and tweaks, and I'm sure they know what they're doing with that stuff. So I'm curious to know if you can get zombies in this, because I have seen them in the other vids. And I'm certain that one of the new attack animations is one of the ones that Dean was doing the motion capture for a few months ago, because it was certainly reminiscent of one of the sort of running movements that Dean was doing. But good old Dean, like a buddy of mine, Dean. Rocket. And, you know, I don't know where I am. I want to kind of get down to Cherno and see what's going on at the coast. This doesn't look up north to me. This looks around mid-map. Let's just see where we end up. So, the inventory system at the moment, I mean, this is how you can tell it's an older build. This is completely different to what Rocket was showing on Reddit last week. So, it's already advanced a lot beyond this, but the hotbar is in there. For example, this AK and the Alice pack were not in the hotbar at all. And get out of the hotbar. Go there. And I couldn't access. I couldn't seem to get to the gun at all. Well, I seem to be holding it now. I could only get to it by putting it in the hotbar. The whole clothing thing seems to be working. Take off your hat, take off your jacket, take off your jeans, and take off your shoes. And run around in your pants. I mean, this is great. You know, the sort of customization that you're going to be able to have. You see, now that's already. I think Rocket was showing a video with Matt Lightfoot a couple of months ago, and when you put the clothing items down on the ground, they showed as in the mesh that you were wearing. And this is obviously this is more advanced than that. Okay, I'm going to pick all this back up. Take it all. Okay, or not. Go on. No. There's something up with the interaction settings, but you can get it to work if you mess about. There we go. And then, yeah, cool. Don't want to be running around in my pants. I don't know. I mean, I personally think this is on course to be an absolutely phenomenal game. I'd just like to experience more of it, but you know, I'm being greedy. This isn't even supposed to be available yet, and I'm one of the people that everyone loves to hate downloading the unfinished alpha that, you know, shouldn't even be out in the public. Every building that I've come across so far is enterable, and some of the internals look absolutely amazing. You know, they're fantastic. Watch me find a building that isn't enterable. Oh no, it is. I mean, some of the work done here is just brilliant. What is that? I've got something, or I had something on the right of me bounding around. Looked like a zombie, but gone now. Don't know what that was. Want to shoot it. There's nothing to interact with in here, and I imagine the loot spawns would be under the table and, you know, hiding away in the crevices. But no loot spawns for now. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to pause the video and get down to the coast once I can figure out which direction I'm going, and I will resume it. But this just looks gorgeous. Considering this isn't the Armour 3 engine and it's the Take on Helicopters engine, they've done a lot to improve this from Armour 2. Alright, be back shortly. Well, this certainly seems like a new area. I'm still not sure where exactly on the map I am, but I've played on the old Chernarus many times and never came across this in the middle of some random fields, some construction zone. I mean, as I said, I don't think there's any loot piles, but I'll have a little look. Do ladders work? Yes, they do. Alright, let's think. Where am I? That is not Starry Sabor, is it? No, it can't be, because where's the trees? It looks familiar, but I don't know. You alright, Ad?
Yo, what's going on?
Not much. This is Adam, mate of mine. Loves a bit of DayZ.
Hello.
Just trying to figure out where on the map I am at. It's so different. They've done a hell of a lot to Chernarus. It's very difficult to work out where you are. There's so much new stuff on here.
Yeah. Where about are you on the coast at the moment?
No, I'm nowhere near the coast, but I'm at some like construction yard. But in the distance, there's a town that looks like Starry Sabor. Well, it's got like the vague, you know, you've got the that red, you know, the red sort of farm building on the right. And then the town over on the left. But I don't think it is. I think it's just some random town. I don't know.
So what's the main thing that's been changed then since the mod? Is it just mainly interior's been decorated differently?
At the moment, it's hard to tell because I've not seen any zombies. And although I've got an AK-74 and it works, there's no loot spawns that I can see, so it's really hard to test gameplay mechanics. The main thing that I can see is that aesthetically, this is beautiful. I mean, it's miles above the mod. It's on, I would say it's close to being on a par with Arma 3.
Really?
But
have
yeah,
have they used any obvious assets from that or anything, or is it all their own?
There's a lot of new stuff here that I don't recognise. Like that. That's clearly new. I don't know. I've got no clue if any of it's from Arma 3. I know what they did with a lot of the stuff. They took all the buildings that were in Chernarus and have developed like interiors for all of them. And I haven't yet come across a building that you can't go in. Every single one's got an interior.
Right.
Which is weird.
So what would you say is like some of the clear things that aren't in it at the moment? Then are zombie animations missing and things like that? Or?
Well, I haven't seen any zombies. Although I've seen them in other videos, but I haven't seen any in this one. In this game. Loot spawns are missing. I mean, we all know vehicles aren't going to be in it at launch anyway, so it's not as though they're missing from this. At the moment, it kind of feels like you can do a bit of a tour around Chernarus Plus.
Yeah.
But you can't really play. But you know, it's pre-alpha. This wasn't even supposed to be leaked. So.
Yeah. Cool. I'll leave you to carry on anyway, and I'll speak to you in a bit then.
All right. Cool. Catch you later.
Right, yeah.
Bye. If I could find a town, I could cross-reference the name of that town with the map on DayZ and try and get down to the coast. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll speak to you in a moment. Well, I remember this from the mod. I've lost my backpack and my gun in the water and cannot pick them up. Oh, no, wait. Am I talking absolute bollocks? Oh, damn it. Nah, just a bug. I am in Viber, so that might well have been Starry Sabor that I saw earlier. So if I'm up here, I might as well go to Northwest Airfield. Frame rate's dropped quite considerably here. Lots of buildings, which is probably part of why that's happened. But you know, it's unoptimised and I shouldn't even be playing it, so I'm not going to complain. Hospital, eh? Oh my god. Tell me that actually recorded. That is seriously freaky. I'm playing in a single player game and I just heard machine gun fire. That better be those ambient noises I was telling you about. It is getting a bit weird. I mean, we've got a floating Humvee here. Ooh. This is new. I like it. I like it a lot. That's cool. So there's obviously more to explore in the hospitals now. That's awesome. And I think I saw a fire station around here. Or did I not? Maybe not. Supermarket. Let's see what's going on over there. This looks the same. Why no loot spawn? All I want is a loot spawn. Yeah, this all looks very familiar. So, did I actually see a fire station, or was I just making that whole thing up? I was making it up. Right, I will return when I get to Northwest Airfield. Something's not right here. It's kind of a bit Twilight Zone-y. It's all very strange. Now, I can't tell if it's because it has been like close to 6 months since I played on Chernarus on the mod, but I'm not convinced that those two hangars down there are on the mod. But they probably are, because I have a terrible memory. It looks as though is the air traffic control tower moved? Oh, I'll be able to tell when I get closer. No, it's in the same place, isn't it? Opposite the fire station. That looks a lot more open than I recall. Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay. Oh. That's right. Love it. There we go. I'm not quite sure what I'm doing to make that happen. I am pressing Q. So very strange. Okay. There's definitely some new stuff outside the air traffic control tower. I do want to check this out though, see if there's anything different. Nope, didn't think so. No, no. I don't know if it's because they haven't implemented the mechanics, but I've been jumping off things, running into doors, the kind of stuff that would break your leg in the mod. He's not breaking my leg here, and I just don't know if that's because they haven't built the mechanic in yet. But it's cool because I'm also not dying of thirst or hunger, and I only assume that's because that hasn't been built in yet. Although I sound like I'm out of breath. Definitely sound out of breath. Oh, it's all the same. That thing that I thought was a machine gun fire actually sounds like a bird flapping its wings. So that was me being an idiot. Okay. Down to the coast, I think. So I'm just taking a long run down to the coast, and I think I'm on track for Cherno. I have stuck a penny on my forward key, and I'm just sitting here watching it go by. There's 3 things I want to check for. The swamplands, my guess is that they are down on the south coast. Whether they are in this build or not, I do not know. In one of the latest dev blogs, they posted a derelict ship that had ran aground, and the whole thing was enterable, and you know, you could go into it and stuff. Again, I'm hoping it's down on the south coast. So those, I want to check for those 2, and also, if I recall correctly, Utes or Utes or Utes or Utes or Utes, or I just do not know how to pronounce that island. That is apparently now part of Chernarus Plus. So I want to see if that's here, and also if it's on the south coast. There's no reason to think that none of this stuff is on the west coast. Never. East coast. East coast, yep. But I'm just going to go south anyway because I get my bearings down there. So yeah, I'll be back when I get down to the coast. So I've spawned back in, and it's a little different this time. I spawned with items in my coyote backpack and in my shirt. Basically food, which I don't know how the UI is set, but I can't seem to access the food. Also ammo in the gun, which is nice. But what's awesome is loot spawns are now working, and I want that jacket. Give me that jacket. Give me that hoodie. Okay, and then how do I... Where's that hoodie? I want a baseball cap, so I'm going to put you on there, and I'm going to put you on there. Very nice. I'm going to take that shirt off and put the hoodie on. Yeah, this is quality. Love this. Grab some painkillers. Zluta Kalakola, Zluta Classic. Anything else in there that I might want? No, I think that's got it. Weird. Okay, I am coming up to, I think, Kamenka. I think it's over there. So I'll cut the video here, and we'll see how it looks when I get to Kamenka. This is interesting. I'm leaving footprints. I remember reading on a Reddit thread a while ago that wouldn't it be awesome if players left tracks and you could track them down by following their footprints. Now it looks like they're not staying around for very long, but you know, that's an easy setting to make. But this is a really cool mechanic. I don't know if it's intentional. Well, I assume it's intentional. But that'd be really cool to be able to see who's been in the area recently and which way they've ran. That is awesome. I don't know why I never noticed it sooner. Kamenka! Another one of the things I read in the dev diaries was that... I love that sky. That is gorgeous. Was that they were going to expand Kamenka, because in the mod, if you spawn in Kamenka, and the chances are, you know, probably about 20% likely you will, you just tend to get out of there because there is nothing useful in Kamenka. And that they were going to add a bunch of cool stuff like... the I think we're going to add a like a supermarket and some other things. So I want to see if they are in here, but I want to check this first. Oh, okay, clearly didn't do that right. Let's show me. That's odd. I can't seem to access that loot pile. What's in me black jeans? Yep, cool. What we got here? Yeah, I can't seem to get into that loot pile unless I'm just being stupid. And I'm usually just being stupid. But no. I wonder if spawns are back in the houses now. Let's have a look. Yes! This is awesome. Food, cans. So this is great. I mean, look at that. You've actually got stuff not just sitting on the floor in piles now. You've got to hunt around for it. That is really cool. I love it. Stop moving like a crab. Get out. Right. So, is Kamenka different? Let's find out. See, now that there are loot spawns, I want to go into every house. What you got for me? Nothing in here. It's kind of got me wondering if in this build loot spawns are static, as in that car there in this build of the game, it's just got that loot in it whenever you start the game, because I'm obviously not running on a server, I'm running on a local machine. There's no SQL database to track you know, loot spawns. I think that's how it's done in the mod. So it could just be that this stuff is there's nothing up north, but there's stuff down here. It could be that that's the case. Which might mean that if that's the same with zombies, maybe when I go to somewhere cool, like Cherno, there'll be zombies. So this is great. There's stuff everywhere. Can there. Why is that? What are you? Something's bugged out. I can't seem to... Yeah. I don't know what's up with that, but the way stuff is spawning now, I love this. This is fantastic. See, like, you got a can on top of the wardrobe. Awesome. Right. Can't tell if that's new. My memory of exactly what's in the mod is limited. Pier. I don't remember there being a pier at Kamenka. No, I reckon this is new. Anyway. What you got for me there? They blue jeans? I want blue jeans. Give me blue jeans. Oh, let me access the jeans. Okay. Something's bugged out. I can't seem to pick up anything on the ground, which is frustrating. Wait a minute. Nah, it's just not having it. Unless, do I have to open the hoodie and... No. Well, there's only one thing to do in a situation like this. Shoot the jeans. Well, that's not correct. There is nothing that way. Unless it's talking about going north. Which it probably is. Stuff that's new. I mean, the environments are a lot more rich than in the mod. You know, the derelict cars and the crazy piles of things. You know, this it all looks a lot more post-apocalyptic, which is great. But as to whether Kamenka's really changed, kinda looks more or less the same to me. Alright, so I'll probably just skip past Komarovo and Bolota? I think? Yeah, Bolota. And I'll go straight to Chernarus. I love this. This is fantastic. Just a random car. It's got loot spawns inside it. Jeans. Food. EpiPen? Yep. A red jacket. It's kind of, you've really got to scrounge. You've got to get down and see what's in there, and that is wicked. Now, my eyes could be deceiving me, but I am fairly certain that is a zombie. A Z. Right, so let's go find out. Yeah, I reckon the spawns, I reckon loot spawns and Z spawns. Yeah, those are definitely Zs. I think they are statically placed onto the map at the moment. I don't think I don't think the algorithm for spawning this stuff is running in this version. Look at that run. That is goofy. That is really goofy. Okay. What are you going to do? Are you going to inflict pain upon me? There you are. That's right. You know, it'd be awesome if you could steal their clothes. What is he moving about? What are you doing? Alright, okay, that's cool. That's cool. That's good. Got another one. Damn it! It is impossible to shoot when your gun is misaligned like that. And I'm out of ammo anyway. Let's get some aggro. Give me some aggro. I love random surreal stuff like that. They all seem to be using the same model at the moment, but you know, you assume that it's not particularly difficult for them to start getting different models on there. Is that a green jeans? What's up, guys? My fan club. Yeah, I mean the animations, they're certainly better, but you can tell it all needs refinement. And the floating in the floor thing. Yeah. That's funny. He doesn't run like a zombie when he runs like that. He runs more like he's in a rush to catch the bus. Look at that. Or perhaps really need the toilet sort of run. Little bit sort of Benny Hill, Monty Python kind of random. He looks mean. He looks aggressive. Oh, that is funny. Praying? They're definitely affecting my frame rate as well. Bonk. Alright, so I don't feel quite so lonely. Where have I got these guys? Alright, off to Cherno then. Again. Could it be? I do believe this is the marshland that we were told about. This is interesting. This is cool. I'd love to get like an overhead view. Take it in from above. Look how big this is. So basically, we are just east of, I think, Komarovo right now. Oh, I should probably go across there. So in between Komarovo and Bolota, which is next on the oh, they make me laugh. This marshland looks really cool. I love it. I suppose the idea is, I mean, I could be getting this wrong, but these pipes have been left abandoned and they've burst and flooded the land with whatever this stuff is. Seems to be water, but yeah, this is quite a chunky piece of land. This marsh. Can I get over there without vaulting? No, thank you. Yeah, so hiding in here is going to be awesome. The you know, the sort of gameplay mechanics that come from this are going to be great. Oh, don't want to go too deep. Because I'm in too deep. Right, who have I got with me? They all still aggroed on me. Damn it! Yeah, this stuff, it just makes the world richer. There's more to see. It feels more authentic. I love it. I think it's really cool. So if this is here, I'm going to go ahead and assume that UTES has been... what am I doing? Why am I just walking into a plank? That UTES has been added. It's just a case of finding out where it is now. That's cool. No. Alright, I'll just keep doing that then. Trying to determine if they've lost the aggro and they're just exploring, or if they are still aggroed. I don't think he knows. No, he's definitely aggroed. Oh no, what was he? Was he just running past me perhaps? I don't know. So, looks like I'm just arriving at Bolota Airfield. Let's take a look. What is that? What are you? Explain yourself. That is... Oh, I lost the aggro. My friends! My friends! Oh no, wait. Wow. Yeah, I don't think it's possible to lose aggro on this. Here they come. This stuff up here is new to me. It's far too close to be Cherno. I'm gonna have to go see what this is. I mean, it looks like a tower block, but I don't remember a tower block being. I mean, there's no town directly behind the airstrip on the original Chernarus. So I'm gonna go see what that is. I think I'm coming onto a new town. Frame rate has gone to absolute hell. But I certainly do not recall this from the mod. So let's see what we got. Floaty Hummer. Something tells me this isn't finished. An elevator? No. Oh, alright, okay. Uh-oh. Is this where I die? So I wonder if the idea is for that elevator to actually work. And no, that wouldn't make any sense. Get out, get out, get out! Thank you. So it's kind of like some big residential area, isn't it? Just lots of tower blocks and stuff. This is all new. None of this is familiar. Oh, I can't go through the trash. Damn it. Things? Things. Baked beans, bandages. What now? A what now? A gas cooker? Yes. Yes. What else? Baseball cap, baked beans, and thingy. A gas cooker. Let's see if this works. Let's stick you in my hotbar. There's no context menu for it. Nah. I reckon you can access this stuff. It's just not, the keys haven't been bound or the UI hasn't been attached for it. Because I mean, you wouldn't add these things into the game if they did not yet serve a function, I would have thought. Yeah, this is one of the new areas that I've seen in the dev blogs. They were comparing the real area that Chernarus is based off. I think it was when Matt and Was it Ivan? Visited a little while ago. And they were comparing like this new area to the actual photos that they took there. This is awesome. There's so much more to Chernarus now than there was. It's fantastic. I just wonder how they're going to optimise frame rates, because my machine isn't brilliant, but it's certainly good enough for Arma 2 and for the mod, and this is struggling. It just needs a bit of optimising. That's all it is. Have I still got my horde? I'm seeing a whole bunch of stuff on my peripheral somewhere over there. They might catch up with me one day. This is great. This isn't just some like 2-second addition to the map. I haven't just plunked down some, you know, some new assets. This has been really modelled incredibly well. And here I am, spoiling it. I am quite literally an arsehole. I think this is where Rocket did the dev blog with the Reddit guys. Yeah, I'm sure it was this new area. What's in here? I want to know what's in here. Yes. Right. You know what would be cool? I think it's a feature in Breaking Point. You can turn power supplies on and off and power different towns, power different villages. You know, light them up and defend them, stuff like that. I wonder if that is something they're going to add into this. You never know. A prison? A freaking prison! What could I open over here? What was that? Was that you? Open then. Open. Alright then. This is cool. This is all new assets. Jump. Yeah. So I'm still not out of this this crazy town, but Cherno, I think, should be over here. That looks like it to me. So this is great. It's all entirely new area, that is. Yep, that's Cherno. I miss my Z friends. Shut up. So I wonder what's new here, and if I'm even going to notice what's changed. Possibly not. This is Cherno. Yeah, it's got to be.
Don't be silly, of course it is.
An Alice pack. And another gas cooker. I mean, I think they are going to need to lower the loot spawn rates to what they are at the moment. Like I say, I think they're all statically placed in there, but I could be wrong. I know nothing about game development. But it's just too easy to find lots of things every time you go to somewhere where there would be a loot spawn. It needs to be sparser, I think. But nobody cares what I think. You know what would be absolutely hilarious? If this wasn't even Cherno, and this is another entirely new area. But I'm pretty sure it is. Thriller. Perfect spot for snipers. Doesn't get better than that. So, I noticed this hotel was completely demolished, as well as a load of the buildings around it. And I think I know why. That is a wing. How cool is that? That is awesome. The level design here is fantastic. Oh. That's brilliant. So, yeah, I think I am going to leave it here. I was going to head over to Electro, but I'm tired. But this is shaping up to be fantastic. They've built Chernarus up massively. There's so much more. Even the existing towns, there's a hell of a lot more there than there was. As far as the buildings go, they're almost all enterable. You know, it's a fantastic experience. This is obviously a really old build, and they've done a lot more since then. But already it's fun. It's great. It's you know, if that looks cool. If the Zeds were spawning dynamically and the AI and the animations were sorted, if multiplayer was working, if food, water, you know, there's a lot of mechanics that don't seem to be in this build, but what I've seen is it's really impressive, and it does not in any way dilute my excitement for the actual standalone. And like I said earlier, it was the Half-Life 2 beta when that came out, you know, a couple of years before Half-Life 2 itself. It was brilliant, and it only made me more excited for when the full game came out. So I totally understand if they are trying to suppress discussion of this leaked alpha, but I kind of wouldn't worry about it. This stuff just makes people more excited for when it does actually come out. You know, this is great. It's fun. All right then. Bye bye.